what inspired you to create the dice race competition game?
From the options given to me in my Microbit robotics session, I was drawn to the dice race game because it seemed fun and interactive.
How does the random numbers make the game more exciting?
It just suddenly picks for you and you don't know the outcome, which creates suspense. This adds an element of surprise.
Which part of the project was the most fun to create?
I think the most enjoyable part of my project was the coding. I tested it by playing it on the Microbit. I did this a couple times to double check it.
What advice would you give to other kids?
I would just say, make sure you understand the fundamentals of coding and what each thing does, like commands. Then just put it all together and then you're just good code.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Moonpreneur podcast, where we meet young creators and explore their amazing technology projects. Today, we have a very talented guest with us, Ahsan. Ahsan created an amazing project called Dice Race Competition using the Microbit. So we are excited to learn more about Ahsan's inspiration, coding journey, and how he built this creative game. So let's welcome Ahsan to the podcast. So can you please start by introducing yourself and also let us know the name of your project?
Hello, my name is Ahsan. I'm 11 years old and my project is called the Dice Race Game.
Lovely and great to have you with us, Ahsan. So let's start with what inspired you to create the Dice Race competition game?
From the options given to me in my Microbit robotics session, I was drawn to the dice race game because it seemed fun and interactive. I also enjoy playing Ludo because when you roll a dice, you don't really know what number you're going to get. So I wanted to add that element to my game too.
That's a fun inspiration. So tell us, can you explain how the dice game works in simple words?
So if you roll the dice and get the number 10, you win. If you get a number less than 5, you lose. And if you get anything else, you don't win or you don't lose unless you're playing against someone.
Nice explanation. And what makes it really exciting? Like, how does the random numbers make the game more exciting?
It just suddenly picks for you and you don't know the outcome, which creates suspense. This adds an element of surprise.
Exactly. So you never know what's coming next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I noticed, like, why did you decide to use different messages like winner, loser, and neutral?
I wanted the game to be challenging with 3 outcomes. This makes it feel more like normal games.
So that's a creative touch now. Okay. And also tell us, like, why does the neutral result mean, like, what does it mean to be like neutral as a result in your game?
It means you don't win or lose unless you're playing against someone and they get win and you get neutral.
Okay, that's a good idea. And that keeps the game more interesting, right? Yeah. And while building it, like, what was the easiest part of building this project?
The easiest part was writing the code because I enjoy it as I find it easy.
That's great. And what did you enjoy like the most? Which part of the project was the most fun to create?
I think the most enjoyable part of my project was the coding, as I could test it and go back to alter and improve it.
That sounds exciting, Ahsan. But I'm sure that there were some challenges, right? Like, did you face any challenges while coding this project?
Not really. It was a little bit challenging. It wasn't that challenging though. Everything went smooth.
And that happens to very rare coders, really, and you're one of them. And did anyone help you with the project, like, or did you create it all by yourself?
Yes, my brother and sister helped me with this. They helped me test the code and they guided me on how to improve it.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And like after building it, how did you test your game to make sure it worked properly?
I tested it by playing it on the Microbit. I did this a couple times to double check it.
That's smart testing. And when it finally worked, like how did you feel when a project worked successfully for the first time?
I felt happy and relieved that it all worked.
That must have been an amazing feeling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like from this project, what did you learn about coding while making this project?
I didn't really learn any new coding. I just used my previous coding knowledge from robotics sessions.
I would say that's a great takeaway. And like for other young coders, like what advice would you give to other kids who want to, start coding on the Microbit?
I would just say, make sure you understand the fundamentals of coding and what each thing does, like commands. Then just put it all together and then you're just good code.
That's fantastic advice. And finally, like what other games would you like to create in the future using coding?
I would make like more fighting games and like adventure games where you have to explore and fight.
Wow, those sound like awesome ideas to me. So we can't wait to see what you create next, Ahsan, really. Okay, hello Laiba. Laiba is Ahsan's sister. Welcome to the podcast, Laiba.
Thank you. Hi.
So we just have this one question for you. We would like to know that what was your role and contribution to Ahsan's project and how do you feel about it?
I'm really, really proud of him. He worked on all the coding by himself. We just supervised him. And then when he tested the code on the Microbit, if there was a problem, we'd just point it out and he would go back and fix the coding. And when he was presenting it and explaining the coding, we helped him a little bit with the presentation.
Oh, that's very less help, Ahsan. We are really proud. And really that's wonderful, Laiba. And it was lovely to see such great support behind his work. And it really means a lot to have such support behind. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. So thank you so much, Ahsan, for joining us today and sharing your wonderful project with us. Dice race competition, right? And it was amazing to hear how you used coding, random numbers, music, and the Microbit to create such a fun and interactive game.
Yeah, thank you.
We'd like to say thank you to all the robotics teachers too for teaching him all his coding.
It really means a lot and it's a pleasure.